part 5. My thumb accidentally hit the off button. My bad. Sorry, Bobby. I was referring to the trophy, which is his first place prize or trophy. It's the city that my mom lived in, Junior High Association, in 1967. She got Bobby when she was age 13. That's what I thought you remember. And she had him for another 33 years after that. Yep. That's what I thought. What other things? Oh, you're
up here.
Oh, up here again. Yeah, up here, aka heaven. Or does that mean the carrots are gonna fall again? Because that's what happened. You said up here, and I'm scanning up here, and then the carrots fell. Okay, if that's coincidence or just, are you about to push the carrots off again? I mean, cool.
Excuse me.
Oh. You're excused for something? My mom said you did like carrots. Wait, where are you going? Uh-oh. It's quiet on the EMF meter, people. What's about to happen? Can you guys predict what will happen? Will the carrots fall? Will the apple fall? Okay. Will the cat ball go off again? I'm expecting something, but it's like, I don't know. Whew. Still overwhelmed by all three cat ball activities with just this lovely horse soul. Come on, people. This is amazing. Can't you verify that? Amazing. Whew. Okay, my mom said that carrots were your treat. You would snack, or you would take it from the back of her pocket if she had carrots in her pocket and nibble on them. Sometimes you would bite her accidentally or nibble on her behind. Do you remember that? Do you remember these things that you did with her? Yeah? Okay, and what about oats? My mom said something about oats was one of your favorite.
Very much.
Okay.
I'm behind you.
Fiona is behind me. And apparently Bobby's behind me. See, it said very much when I mentioned oats. So that clarifies, Mom. Bobby definitely liked oats. Cool. Fortunately, I have the notes on this device. What was it? I think. Oh, yeah. So apparently the story about you being buried in the hill. This might get a little sad. We were about 10 or like under 13, I think. Like, so between 10 and 13 years old when my mom had announced that you had passed. And she said that you and the Gray Dapple breed horse, which was a girl, had passed away, apparently together in a sense. And so Hank, quote, buried you up in the hill. And it was, I guess, kind of like in a colder season. Well, my mom told me the true story now that I'm freaking 45 and, well, I can take it. But I didn't want to take it because I didn't want to hear that. Do you remember how you had to go? How Hank had to take you somewhere? Do you remember this? I mean, I hate for you to remember it. Can you justify that on the EMF meter? Do it going red if you remember? Or yellow or orange? Which I think you did yellow. I won't say the name of it, but I'll say it starts with an S and also has H. Unfortunately, those were the times. But my mom said it was quick. Supposedly it was quick. Was it quick? Did your suffering go quickly?
It makes no sense.
Well, I can't say it on my channel of how you pass without sounding scary. But basically, my mom said your suffering was ended quickly. And you weren't put to waste, I guess you can say. I don't know if others will understand what I'm saying.
Screen.
Screen? Oh, that said scream. Screen. You went through a screen? I don't know what it means by that. Anyways, you already mentioned that you're at peace, so that's good to know, right? You're at peace. So even though you may have had to be, quote, put down, at least you're up in heaven and at peace. Sorry, I keep going up. I'm so sorry. My hand is just like, eh. Okay, that's lovely, cat. trying to talk to Bobby here. All right. Well, I mean, I don't want to be too, but it was really cool to find a portrait of you with my mom. Apparently, that was a portrait of her on that day of you guys winning that trophy right there. It was her. It's like a sepia tone portrait. I put it on my community post. And it's her with a little cowboy hat and some wooden reins. And, yeah, well, of you. She's on you. So I don't know if that was before or after you guys won the race. And it's called Keyhole Race. And he again won the first place prize, aka this trophy. Well deserved, Bobby, well deserved. 1967. 1967. And my mom was 13 when she was getting, like, when, I don't know, I'm assuming her dad bought you. And a couple, maybe 10 years later, I'm assuming, hold on. So, yeah, basically, like, maybe under 15 to 20 years later, she ended up going and doing this race, and she won with you. Well, you helped her win. Because you're the one that did the speed, the stopping in the race.
Idiotic.
Okay, this term right there comes out a couple times when I've done sessions, so I'm going to ignore that one. Again, that cat ball going off the third time, there's no reason for me to activate it. I was still where I'm sitting. I'm like literally like not even that, like I'm super far away. And the cat was behind me. Was that Bobby activating that cat ball for the third time? Can you either say something on the app here, a GhostTube app, or through the EMF meter by going to yellow or orange to say, yep, that was me? Nay. Nay. So yeah, I've had a fascination. I had a thing for horses as well, but due to the giantness of them, I was too scared to ride them. I did try to ride you.
Watch us.
Watch. So there's more than one horse here? Is Rebel and the Great Dapple horse and you here? Or is it just you? Probably just him. Is Hank here? Henry Hank Boger, who passed away in 2004. You think you can join the session with Bobby? I don't know, guys. It's activating the EMF pretty quickly here. I'm gonna go with yeah. Yeah. Thank you, by the way, for all the stuff you've done when you were living for the horse. Well, I was gonna say for the horses, for the school, for the association of the city. So it starts with an M, Junior High Association, or something like that. And you know, it looked like you had a lot of grandchildren and great grandchildren. And I don't know if William's still living, your son, but I hope he still is, because my mom said he should be about the same age as her. Mm-hmm. So Marguerite's with you? Your wife, Snooky? Hank, is she with you? Up in heaven with Bobby, maybe? You guys are all there? I'm like expecting either a carrot to fall, the cat ball to go off, or the apple to fall. Because when that EMF meter goes quiet, somebody's trying to gain energy to do something. Oh, and this device is also quiet. Not sure what will happen, y'all. But do predict something happening. Or is it Hank or Henry Hank? Oh, okay, okay. I was just gonna say, maybe it took a while for Henry Hank to confirm. Yeah, I'm here. Henry Hank Boger. 1918 to 2004. Am I speaking to Henry, aka Hank, who owned the ranch that Bobby was stationed or living at? Are you here? Okay, okay. And you're with Marguerite, your wife, Snooky? Who passed away in 1987? And your son, Edgar, who was nicknamed Bud? Is he there with you with you two? So Edgar, Bud, Boger also passed away prior to you. So is he with you? As I lose my voice. Is he with you or, is he up there? Can you activate the EMF meter again to yellow to confirm? Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, God. I just threw him here to summon him and saying, yeah, communicate. So yellow is for yes on the EMF meter, which you've been doing. And then red is for no, which is at the very end. So is...
Failure.
See, he was trying to say he couldn't activate the EMF meter. Or I failed. I failed to tell him. Oh my God. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I don't even know if I introduced myself. Hi. This is Detective.
Familiar.
Okay. You're familiar with me. That's good to know. Well, this is Detective Lazaria wanting to speak to the spirit of now Henry Hank Boger, who was the owner of the ranch that Bobby was stationed or living in. And he was the one who also took care of him, by the way. See, yep, we got activity. We got him. We got him. We got the spirit of Henry Hank Boger. Hi, Henry. Or I don't know if you like to be called Hank. Hi. Your wife here too? Marguerite, Snooky. Okay, I figured that one too. Edgar? Edgar here? Is your son Edgar with you, I mean? Yep. Your son John, or your grandson John? He's probably like, how do you know all this stuff? I'm detective. I search things prior to filming. Awesome. Are you at peace? Is your family and you at peace, Henry Hank Boger? Can you justify that by, or keep saying justified. Can you clarify that via EMF by going to either yellow, orange, or red? Are you all at peace? Or are you about to do something more cooler? Maybe Bobby can tell you how he activated these cat balls. Looks like you're familiar with the EMF meter now. You think you can activate the cat ball? When I get to replay this for my mom, I'm sure she'll be like, wow, that's amazing. How did it turn on itself? And I would be like, that was Bobby, Mom. 3 times, that was Bobby. Oh, someone just said, hey, Bobby. Courtney Ben, who just posted on my channel, she just said, hey, Bobby, are you still here? Bobby, my viewer, Courtney Ben, she says, hey. Oh, I think they have to do a switcheroo. I have to adjust my leg real quick. Hold on. Ugh, cross-legging is not easy, especially at the age I am. Okay, Bobby's back. So Courtney Ben, a viewer of mine, has said and put little horse emojis. I think there was like 4 or 5 of them, and said, "Hey, Bobby, did you see that?"
Ungodly.
Ungodly. Oh, okay, I'm not sure what that means. Undoubtedly. All right, Courtney. I just let him know that you said hey. Talk about hey. It's like saying the word that they eat. Hey. So again, we got Henry, aka known like his nickname was Hank, or he was well known as Hank, who was the one that owned the ranch that Bobby was at. And then his wife, Henry's wife, is Marguerite or Margaret Snooky or Snook for her nickname, who passed away in 1987. Henry was 2004. He was 86. I'm not sure how old his wife was, but they had several children who ended up having their own children, who ended up having their own children. And the ones that, at least on the obituary that I read, that preceded him, the sons were Edgar and John, a grandson. But apparently he may still have a son named William that's still alive. Is he still alive, Henry? And if he's not alive, he actually passed away. Could you maybe go to the red on the EMF or orange? So yellow, still alive, orange or red, he's passed away recently. And then I'll have to Google him up, search him later. Or maybe he's not sure that he can say this yet. Was it recent? Okay, maybe. Okay. Yes, 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 he's alive. Okay. Are you watching over your son, William? Good. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I think we're all having our family members watch over us. Granted, we can't physically see them. We may not be able to feel them, but their presence are known. Hence the cat ball going off multiple times. And this is like, when I first started filming, I've never thought these cat balls would go off. I'm like, there's no way there's spirits in my house. But because I summoned them, I gave them permission, that they did give me the ability to see the cat balls go off due to them. Especially on my birthday. That was a very, very wow present. Twice, by the way. No, 3 times. It was like, it went off, it blipped off for a bit, and then went back on. And then the second time, it was past 3:25 in the morning. These were from Bebe, Mooey, and my cousin Doug. And now I got 3 cat ball activities from my mom's horse, Bobby. Wow, wow, wow. Whoopity woo woo woo. Oh, wait, and the carrot's falling. Come on. What phenomenal thing could I say about that? Or paranormal? Was it paranormal? It had to have been. Because again, look, they're still standing after replacing them, almost 2 hours later. If they fall and I haven't moved, then I'd have to say that was somebody, Icky Bobby, having a nibble of it. And that's for him. So go ahead, have a nibble. Eat the whole carrot. I got a whole bag. Costco bag, come on. You know how big those bags are. There's like 50 of them in there. It's like to feed a whole farm full of horses. I'm offering you 2 quick. I don't have oats, unfortunately, with me. I mean, they're downstairs. I just don't feel like ending this session right now because, again, the more time we're on, the more chances of having something else happen. Magically, paranormally, spiritually happen. See, notice that the EMF meter went quiet, and same with that.
Pathetic.
Of course. Why do I always mention that this lovely ghost tube app goes quiet, and then it gives me a random word that seems a little not so nice?
Goodbye.
What? Well, who's saying goodbye? Is that Henry? I mean, if that's the case, that's fine.
By no means.
Wow, now, like, literally, it went from being super quiet to now just spewing out a bunch of stuff. So basically, you're saying don't feel bad for saying goodbye. You weren't trying to be rude. But I don't know which one said bye-bye. Was that Henry? So Henry's gone? Can a spirit tell me if Henry has left? I mean, I think I had enough session with him. If Hank Bober has left, can you set the EMF? Can you let me know by having the EMF go to yellow? Okay, I think, you know what, it was a brief session with him, but I think he allowed us to know that he's with his family. He's watching over his son and his other family members, such as, by now it's like great grandchildren. And he was definitely a well-known person in the community of where my mom was living. So thank you, wherever you're at now, back up in heaven. Thank you. And as for Bobby, you were an amazing horse for my mom. I know that she didn't get to ride you a lot, especially when you got older. She said you were about maybe 33 years old or so before passing. And oh my God, that's why I put you away in the bathroom room temporarily. Yeah. I mean, I definitely remember being on you, and I have proof because I just posted a picture of me on you. I think I may have fallen off of you. I don't remember exactly how, if I was, being careless, or if you got spooked, or I got spooked. I don't like bees, and unfortunately that farm had a lot of yellow jackets and bees, so I probably got spooked by a bee and got a little shook and got pushed off myself. Do you think it was a bee that caused me to get off of you? I kind of feel like it was a bee. Yeah, knowing me. Because I know bugs don't bother you, right? The flies, the bees. Well, they don't bother you, right? You just whap them with your tail. Sorry, y'all. That's my cat scratching. Do you think you can activate the capel again? 4th time's the charm. I mean, you can push the apple off. I don't need it. You can just either knock the carrots off again, push the apple off. I'm cool. I'm cool with it. So cat ball, you can. Okay, you've been activating that cat ball on the left. Is there any chance you could activate the one that's near the apple and the carrots? Just so I know it. I mean, I meant not saying just so I know, but that'll help us clarify that is definitely you, because I'm asking you if that's something you can do to activate the one by the apple and the carrots versus the one that you've been activating on the left. So again,
I'm not from here.
Okay, that's just another spewy. Well, whoever's not from here, you can activate the cat ball too. You can be, one of those ones that wants to knock over this apple or carrot, or like slowly knock it over. Or you can activate the EMF meter to yellow, orange, and then red. But I just want to make sure people understand. When it went off for the set part 4, there is no flipping way that I wasn't even stomping. And I'm shaking in the bed. Nothing. So, I have to say, a spirit took over the ball and bapped it. And I apologize to all the viewers that probably got dizzy. I don't know. I think my mom will just be so overwhelmed to know that her horse so far has been giving us the most amazing paranormal activity. From the EMF meter, to the cat ball, to the carrots slowly falling off, to spewing up some random words here that have some sort of connection. By the way, we're reaching the 30-minute mark. If you remember being at the 1967 race, the keyhole race, and you won the first place prize, can you activate one of the cat balls, ideally the one that's on the right? Bobby, could you do that for us? The viewers, my currently 46 subscribers. By the way, if you like my content and you haven't subscribed, please do so. If I reach 50, I can go live. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to do this live and have people spew things on the live chat to tell me what to say to this soul that I'm speaking to in the future? What do you, how about this? And this is like way out of line here. Bobby, do you think that the people that are watching this that are not my subscribers, that they should subscribe to me? Can you tell them by activating, at this point, either cat ball, knocking off a carrots, apple, or going red on the EMF meter, or saying good on the ghost tube? Because again, wouldn't it be cool to go live? Like literally, I would be filming right now and people would be saying, hey, can you ask Bobby, you know, like this question and that question? Or could you make him do something? Like, I don't know, that kind of thing. Or maybe they just want to give you well wishes and say, hey, Bobby. And they might even be horse fans, horse lovers. Oh, talk about horse. Do you know the Derby races? Did any of your friends at the ranch ever become a Derby racehorse? Because apparently from Anywhere South, which is another awesome YouTube channel you guys should check out, Josh and Kelsey are Derby fans. They love Derby. I want to make sure Derby is a horse race. Oh, thank God. Yes, a Derby is a horse race type. Okay, thank God. Anyways, so do you know what?
Come over here.
Well, you got to specify where. I'll get up briefly for like 5 seconds. Stretch my back. So over here is the app. And over here is where your portrait is. Are you trying to tell me that you're going to activate something for me and the viewers? And possibly future subscribers? And did I just see the cat ball kind of move? Or is that just my eyes? Could have been just my eyes. But it was the left one. I'm over here now. I got closer. So for those viewers that are watching and listening.
Accident.
Accident? This is the second time I mentioned an accident. Again, I'm not upset if you thought that you did something. It was an accident, yes. Otherwise, it could just be the app spewing a bit stuff that doesn't connect. Oh, I got distracted. Okay. To the viewers, please go check out Anywhere South. Josh and Kelsey, amazing Southern couple who also communicate with souls with such respect, and they even pray to them after each session, maybe even sometimes prior to the session. I'm not sure if there's any soul that is aware of them and wants to say something or wants to activate the EMF to like a yellow, which you just did, an orange or red, or the cat ball. I mean, they say that some of those souls they were communicating loved cat balls. They would constantly activate the cat balls. So I don't know, Bobby, if you can go over, or if you ever had the chance to watch via what we're watching, but if you watch on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time or 3 p.m. Pacific time, when I'm watching them, I think you should, because it'll be like, oh, cool. Oh, they're doing an opera house session, and I think it might be the last part of it. So tune in Thursday. And there are other people that I watch too. C-Fan Spearbox, Joshua Dawson, Tiffany Lorraine, and Dalen Spratt, occasionally known as the Graveyard Shift. So I think you should check them out, viewers, if you haven't, unless most of my subscribers already know about them. Yeah. And I hope that they communicate through, or, like have a session with an animal. I think it'd be cool. What do you think, Bobby? You think that'd be cool if they can also communicate to animals, not just...
Moron.
I won't say that word. La 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 la. Let me readjust a little bit, people. I'm further away now. Bobby, I'm reaching at the 38-minute mark. Is there anything you want to do? Something cool? Something amazing? Something shocking? This is your moment. Let your mom, aka my mom, know your presence is here. 38.